Hi, my name is David Chesser, and today I will be talking to you about hand stitching leather. In the world of leather, hand stitching is an essential skill that my dad taught to me several years ago. Some things are sewn by a machine, but many are sewn by hand, including hard to reach places and very thin leather. Hand stitching can be used to build new products such as small wallets and patches on duffel bags, as well as repairing things. Oftentimes on old leather, stitches will break and you will be forced to repair them by hand. This is why it is important to know how to hand stitch. To hand stitch, you need a list of things, and these include wing dividers, a stitch marker, an awl, 2 needles, a length of thread, and some beeswax. The first thing you'll need to do is prep your 2 pieces of leather by gluing them together with contact cement, which is a special type of glue meant for leather. Once you've done this, you'll begin your stitching process. And in Tandy's book, Lacing and Stitching for Leathercraft, it says that the saddle stitch is the strongest stitch that there is, and that's the one I'll be talking about today. You'll prep your edge by running your wing dividers along the edge of the piece you're going to be stitching, and this creates a straight, even line that's an equal distance from the edge. Once you've done this, you'll run your stitch marker down the line that you've made, and this marks where each individual hole will be. You'll punch these holes using your awl, which looks like a diamond when looking at it from the end. You'll need to keep a consistent angle on each of your holes consistently along the edge. Once you've completed these steps, you'll begin stitching. To measure your thread, you'll measure the length of the edge that you're going to be stitching and double it, and that's the amount of thread that you'll need. And in Al Stallman's book, The Art of Hand Sewing Leather, it says to run your thread across a ball of beeswax to ensure the longevity of your stitches as well as the ease of stitching. You'll place 1 needle on each end of your thread and begin by running one side through your first hole. You'll pull both of them through until you have equal lengths on each side, and then you'll place your needle on the top side of your piece through the next hole. Be sure to only use the needle to get it through the leather, and then pull on the thread so as to not pull your needle off of the thread. Once you've done this, you will repeat the process on the bottom piece going through the same hole. You'll do this for the length of your stitch line until you've reached the end, and once you get done, you'll come backwards repeating the same process for 2 or 3 stitches to keep it from coming undone. Then you can trim your edges flush and you'll be done. Hand stitching is a simple but essential skill that many have forgotten, and in today's industry, sewing machines are taking over many stitching processes, but some things just need to be done by hand, and that's why hand stitching is important. Thank you for your time.